Rastafari, for Rasta sister, I
በጣም እናመሰግናለን። ግሪቲንግስ የጥበብ ሞገድ ነው። ራስ ግሩም ነኝ ከአዲስ አበባ ኢትዮጵያ፣ እዚህ ሻሸመኔ ተገኝተናል። ዛዮን ትሬን ሎጅ ከዓመት በላይ በሻሸመኔ ከተማ ቆይታ ካደረገው አሌክስ ሬና ጋር ቆይታ ልናደርግ ነው። በጣም ነው የምናመሰግነው for giving up this chance። የጥበብ ሞገድ is a bi-weekly reggae show. And Shashamane is the reggae Rasta city, right? How do you explain that? Thank you for the time.
Yeah, warmly welcome, brother. I'm so happy to have you in Zion General Shashamane. Give thanks for this occasion. Testify a bit about our faith, our work in Ethiopia, 20 years, in repatriation, and about the recent program.
Amasagunado. Zion Train Lodge is one of the very good establishments by the Rasta repatriates here in Ethiopia. So, how was the experience the last 20 years? If you summarize, maybe the positive, the inspirational part.
Yeah, Ethiopia, Zionai, open the gate, widely for I, to establish in an easy way, I should say. All the path was paved for us, to succeed. We just give thanks gratefully for this, blessing. It was a pure gift from the Most High, first of all, but linking with the people, the local people, who never trouble us, always help us and assist us in that work and enterprise.
So the experience, like working with the local community, tell us, you and your wife, Mr. Sandri, the job, the activities you have been doing for the local community related to this Zion Train.
Yeah. Donc we did tourism activity, of course, because Zion Train Lodge is like a hotel, it's a hospitality business. But beside, we used to help the poor people. My wife, she used to heal the poor for free for many years. Donc it helped us to integrate the society positively. And myself, I was a trainer of Kung Fu and yoga. I was trained the poor people, the youth of Shashamane for free, same way. And we were helping them to discover the good journey freely, with our minibus. We're bringing the poor, children of Shashamane, to Bondogenet, to Awasa, to Langano, regularly. But unfortunately, we were forced to stop because of the, tribal, conflict who happened recently in our region. But I hope it will start again by the grace of the Most High. I pray for that because it was so nice. That was my pleasure. I'm so passionate to do that. and we have plan and project to do it in a bigger basis for future.
Tell us the activities you do with local children, training them in Kung Fu, in your class about drumming.
Yeah, drumming as well.
Okay, tell us what kind of activity, how many of the children participated in this kind of thing?
I could have like 80 children in the same time. Man, it was terrible for me. Without speaking good Amarinya, good Oromifa, it wasn't easy. But my passion is so great, I could do that. And the children were always happy.
In what days you are giving the teachings in this?
Mostly the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. But when they don't have class, almost every day. Donc the children, I could see their progress, their improvement, whether in Kung Fu, in yoga or drumming. It was fantastic to see how they could progress, rapidly.
So what are the activities right now in this kind of training? Zion Train Lodge used to give this kind of training voluntarily for the local youth. Now, what is the status now about this project?
Because I stopped with the children, because it wasn't easy to manage anymore after the starting of conflict and tribal confusion. But now I give class, not for free. There is a fee to pay to participate for Ethiopian adults. I have some Ethiopian adults ask me to train in Zion Lodge, in yoga, especially yoga for now. But I'm able to give Kung Fu class or drumming class. It's up to people. If there is a need, that's my pleasure. Offer my competence and savoir-faire.
Regarding this Shashamane, they say is one of the international cities because it's mentioned in many of the reggae musicians' music, even the lyrics, also titles of reggae music. Shashamane, everybody say about Shashamane. But do you think this city, as you are invested in this city, you've been living more than 20 years, so what's your understanding now, Shashamane as an international city? What needs to be done in the future?
Yeah, there's a lot of what needs to be done still. But it's our part, we, foreigners who came to Shashamane to communicate properly to the authorities, to the locals, for them to understand what it's all about. But I think we suffer from a lack of, communication. Maybe because of the language, most of us don't speak the local language. It's part of the explanation. But we should be more offensive, to conquer them. Because I'm sure, they could understand, their profit. How it's gonna, serve them. For next generation and just for now, to uplift, the life of people in Shashamane, in Oromia region. When I talk about my project to them, they're always happy and very, receptive about what I'm telling them. Donc, yeah, it's gonna happen, I'm sure, I'm confident. That's the will of the Most High.
Can you summarize your project, like for our listeners, maybe? Can you summarize what is Alex Reina with Zion Train Lodge? The project, that's the project you are bringing, your vision.
Okay. Donc, ourselves will launch an association named la Nouvelle Famille Rastafari, the new Rastafari family. It's a French association. And this association is to, first of all, unite all the French together you know, because French language is our common, culture and tool, to communicate to each other. In English, we're not so good. Huh? That's why we created that association to facilitate, the relationship amongst French, first of all. But it's not exclusively for French. It's wide open for everybody. We invite all nations, all languages, all tribes, to join us. If they understand our goal and the reason why we're moving in that direction. And the idea is to uplift Shashamane. Trying our best to involve the authorities. We don't close the door for establishment, for government to participate in our growth, in our development. We're not a sect. We're wide open to everybody. And we like to see whether Rastas, whether Boled, how we used to say, working all together. Black and whites, Asian, no barriers, no segregation, no racism. It's a universal truth that we want to set up here in Shashamane. And my view about it was the will of His Majesty himself when he called I and I, to repatriate, to establish here in Shashamane. Create a hub, international hub for all nations, to show the world it's possible to live all together in a positive way, in a spiritual way, in a peaceful way. Yeah, for salvation. That's the idea. And we wrote a proposal for that. First of all, we gave that proposal to the French government to invite them to participate. Until now, we didn't receive any real answer from them. Donc, it means everybody who have ears to hear about that should pay attention. It's not exclusively for French, because it's a universal goal. Look, any nation, any government who is sensitive, to that project should be involved. That's my view. And that project is to create a whole village right here in Shashamane. A whole village, eco-responsible village, with green, economy, with sustainable development, whether in terms of architecture, in terms of agriculture, workshop, handcraft, many things. Huge project for the population of Shashamane and for the whole world, to focus on.
Who are the stakeholders, do you think, that even more than other than the French government, the French embassy here, also who should help you achieve this project? Stakeholders, you think?
As I told you, any nation, any government, any private company is invited to involve. There's no door closed, door wide open, our mind wide open, to accept everybody. And we should work all together, to build, I call it the new Jerusalem on earth. Because that was the idea of Shashamane. The new Jerusalem on earth, physically, visible, okay, for the whole world, dream come true. You know, you were mentioning the singers always chant about Shashamane from time. But chanting is good. Talk, but it's shit. Alright? We should now make it come true. You know, realize it. You know, physically. Here and now, on earth, doing our lives, brother.
So now you are organizing this event for Bob Marley 80th birthday, also to promote this the new movement you call it.
Yeah. Our association, la Nouvelle Famille Rastafari.
The Nouvelle Famille Rastafari. Okay.
Donc 8 February, donc we have a date in French Ethio-Alliance in Addis Ababa to celebrate the 80th anniversary of Bob Marley. And we're gonna promote, of course, the association, you know, by that way, and explain to people what it's all about in detail. And it's essentially a matter to enjoy all together, you know, without any tension, any stress, you know, peacefully, because Bob Marley was a peaceful maker, you know. Donc to honor the memory of this messenger, we should be all together, united, without any, you know, blah blah blah, you know, criticism, no, you know, all together, one love, one heart, yeah, because that's what it's all about. You know, reggae music and Rastafari movement, it's about, you know, promoting love, peace, and unity, harmony to the world. And Shashamane should be the example of that. We're on the way, but we have to achieve it with the help of everybody.
Now, one related question, I see that Shashamane musicians like Ras Girum Seifu, Teddy Dan, and you yourself and others, they participate on events which is organized in Addis Ababa. You know, they are active, they are representing the city. So how do you see even Ras Girum Seifu, these reggae musicians come, they visit you? How do you see your top personalities here in Shashamane promoting the city, you know, right now, and what can be done on your behalf and your suggestion for the others? You understand?
No, I'm sure, you know, we're gonna join all together when the time is coming. What we need is just a signal. Everybody ready for that. Everybody pray for that and work hardly for that. But we just need the signal, and the signal is coming soon. That's my conviction. Mm-hmm. You know, for us to demonstrate to the world, you know, are we able to represent the kingdom of heaven on earth, brother. The kingdom of love, as I told you, of harmony, of peace, you know, no division, you know, no segregation, no discrimination, a pure one love is coming soon, brother. The time is now. 80th anniversary of Bob Marley. It means a lot, brother. Yeah.
በጣም ነው የማመሰግነው። It's a very short interview. We will plan to do the biggest one coming in the near future. We have to come, no?
Yeah, we'll link up.
Shashamane.
We'll link up, definitely.
But to end the interview, you're a good drummer. So just your message and by your own music, you know, to just make the interview. አመሰግናለሁ። ጃማይኪ from Root Views. የተባለ ሞገድ ነው here in Zion Train Lodge. I'm with Alex Reina.
Iale I, c'est Ras Alex. Ever living, ever faithful, ever sure. C'est Ras Alex. Abeba Janoi. Nigus Amigas. C'est you m'exiabe. Mom, that's it. World, sun and power. All pirates, yes, they were by. Sold I to the merchant ships. Meanest after they took I. And was very strong. The redemption song. Emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. Special dedicated to Peran Selassie. Man called Robert Nesta Marley from Shashamani. Rest in power.